Alright, now while we playing now, if you can, just tell me what my mistakes is little by little. Shit, well, I want to play with somebody different, but at the same time, I don't want to play with somebody new, and I don't know they shit. I'ma stick with what I know. I be picking all kind of, oh shit. I think I pressed the wrong shit. I already started, so I gotta back out this shit. Hopefully nobody don't join. Yeah, see, I don't know how to switch playbooks. I be seeing people go to their option, where that little junk at the bottom is switching over. So you gonna play with, like, in your division, people playbook in your division that the team you pick from?
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
Hold on, I'm about to go back to the thing now. Let me see, I probably could try to. I'm about to send you one. Tell me if you get it. Oh, I got yours.
Time to bring the bass bird. So I'm going big like a lineman. She wanna bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience.
Yeah, I got it on.
Swear that all makes sense.
I ain't know nothing about none of this shit. How I go back and just change this shit back to what the hell I had it to. Oh, matter of fact.
I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating.
Hopefully that nigga remember the YouTube thing to go to look at it.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing.
Taking. He watching it. They said one person viewing it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Black 80! Three ball.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
Damn.
Second down.
Loss of a yard.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
To throw again on second down.
I
Garoppolo.
saw the other dude wide
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
All right, no, I just seen some headlights,
Run
too.
for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Ooh, good truck.
35 before they're able to knock him down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I'm broadcasting. You ain't watching it?
Ball up to the 35 now as
They said somebody watching.
First and 10.
Down.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oh, my God. You see that? I thought that was a boy, and he missed it, bruh.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement
You
down
remember-
on that one. Wasn't able to
you
control
remember
the
the
fact
thing?
the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Yeah.
On third down, here's Coleman. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Browns will take over first and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They go with Chubb on second down.
Bruh.
Got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, like first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Mayfield.
Oh, my God. Good catch. Ain't no way I ain't hit that quarterback, bro. There's no way I ain't hit him.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. It's our time, guys, it's our time. Up. Hey, away 33.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He'll get that complete to the tight end.
I would have felt better if he had to just look at him. Boom.
Brings up second
Just
down.
a little bit too late.
Partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
You draw quarter.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
Oh, my.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
You had it, too.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb.
Oh, you killed me on that side. How?
Zone touchdown, Cleveland. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0
What the hell is that? Sound like Mortal Kombat type music.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
You don't got any on history? Damn, you wouldn't have that too far back. Huh?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your
Oh,
offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Garrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
21. Here we go. 13.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes.
I ain't saying it like that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads
I told him
to
he
a
couldn't up
2nd
with
and 10.
Odell. That's against the law. That's against the rules.
This one complete to Coleman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And the catch on 2nd down didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. 6-0 our score after 1.
21.
6 minutes.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Oh,
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score.
I thought I had that one
compound
too.
Things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And some room to maneuver.
Wait, I'll be blocking too. That I'll be damn jumping for no reason.
45. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Nah, I be pressing square. I just be in the wrong way.
On the first drive and more room to maneuver right there.
And the big guys up front, they're feeling
you saw that? Oh, you saw it late.
Creating nice openings for him.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Got to do better. Come on, QB. King.
I'm trying to see what my
To throw, Mayfield. This will be caught by Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
You press down to keep that in,
play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A give running right is Chubb.
Please let her do that for
you. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Play to win, ATL. Play to win. Damn. Huh? You supposed to play to win. Why you going for it? Oh, yeah. Oh.
They'll move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Oh,
he finds Beckham.
Oh, why do you do that, bro? Like, ain't no way they ain't blocking, bro. They ain't playing no defense, nothing. Oh, and that Odell, huh?
And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career.
I clicked on them.
Their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the
end
zone.
Do it in the middle.
Following the touchdown,
I was playing in the middle zone.
Kick it off.
In the middle area.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit.
Oh, why do that again? Why
I did that? That was stupid. Early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run.
I try to throw it.
Big loss here as
he caught back in everything. Oh, I ain't trying to do that. Hell no.
Richardson came barreling in for the sack. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
No, I called time. I ain't doing no stupid shit like that.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
L1 up. What do you mean? Yeah, it do. Well, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit take away like the passing when I try to protect my max thing. Yeah.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Why ain't nobody hitting this nigga, bro? This nigga big
as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here.
Stumbling and shit. Watch the dude run right past. Watch the run. Watch for the run.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
11.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
And he saw that
this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Here we go, here we go. 58, right there. Let's go, let's go. Whoa, 11.
I should have.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Well. I can't run with this nigga right here. He's too damn slow.
Here we go.
I could've.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field still available.
Bruh, you see the every time. Now, what I did wrong there? My team did that.
The 30, 10.
My team did that.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You see that? Now, tell me what I did wrong. Yeah, but still, my team, all them niggas right there.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying.
Well, about to be 21 in a minute.
Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again.
Next point.
And again. And again. It's not that heavy, sir.
Sheesh.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But
you know what I'm saying? I'm
going to
play it cool and
Hey,
smart.
guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Damn, he just called that
He's
shit.
picked off near his own 48.
At least it ain't going to be before the half. Hopefully it don't be hooked. That's why I say hopefully it don't be before the half. Hopefully this 5 seconds run out on his ass. How the hell I do it? What you mean? Oh, this is like a throwing play.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Alert, 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 alert.
A run for Nick Chubb. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
a little over.
Get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They run. Chubb. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
I probably regret this play. What I got to lose.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, you miss it, but we already played that for like a few hours straight.
Second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Shit.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. A second down throw for Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
Oh, no, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That is incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Even though it's incomplete, but oh, my gosh.
For the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their
I'll
offense
be waiting for my teammates to try to at least pick that. You see that?
Have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
I ain't lying like hell.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Oh, my gosh. This big nigga mess up, though.
Scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Play action. Garoppolo. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And to the 49-yard line,
really
no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Hey, I can't talk my talk, bro. I gotta understand this route, man.
Still just the 3rd quarter.
Once I get a few wins in, then I'm gonna be popping my shit.
Garoppolo.
Look at this shit.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Look at this shit.
Picked off by Travis Carey.
Bruh.
He's got a convoy.
I'm done. Game over. Game over. Nah, hell no. 2K, I'm bringing the pressure. But 2K different, man. 2K different. This shit hard to get a hold to.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
You getting it for the P4?
Got his target, Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Damn, he catch that shit, ATL?
26, and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So in 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
This nigga ran ratty too.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh shit! Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Inside run.
Time is money, baby. Time is money, baby. Time is money.
A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Olivier Vernon providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. You call that an even 50 yards on the punt.
Hold on, Terry. So you just not ordering
1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Oh my gosh. So what is the answer? What you been doing this whole time? That you could, I ain't want to know your business, but you just said you be getting some food.
Maybe, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve.
I know how that be sometimes, but
and it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
That 1st down completion only
I
netted
feel
him
you been
3.
about to go.
2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Go deep for Beckham. He's got a man complete. Pass the 20.
Tell ATL he ain't got to do it like this.
Touchdown.
Tell him he ain't got to do it like this.
Odell Beckham, 82
Yeah. Oh, you saw that?
As his guys continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point.
Just keep swimming.
It is definitely.
How the boys ain't batter up. Keep swimming.
Take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever.
I know,
I
drown.
agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get.
Since the 1st quarter, I drowned.
They want to run up the score.
No life jacket.
I knew this was
just
over
me
about a minute
by
ago
myself.
when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
That's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's
I think
over.
that about what
this
was
thing's
going to
done.
happen.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
He almost
catched that. Points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, shit.
Garoppolo now, rolling to his left. And
I tried to damn slide.
To the 30 for a
if I get the slide, that nigga hit me.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go, and he's able to turn it into a short gain.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards.
Bro, why am I kicking the ball back to you first of all? Hey, this is the fourth quarter. I'm getting blown out. Why am I putting
just about every play? And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Talk to him.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh my God.
Intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long.
Then you beat Terrence.
The coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hold on, Terrence. He beat you?
Following the interception, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Damn.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty
100
rapidly.
yards.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mayfield now. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
Damn.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Mayfield to throw it. Complete into the hands of Higgins.
Boy, the ball went through like 2
He's
niggas.
going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Oh,
Good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
It went through like 2 people.
Mayfield on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. 5 yards on the catch.
Hey, I did learn something different though. I just found this out, like how to throw the ball low and high and shit like that.
Here's Mayfield.
Yeah, it still ain't working for me, but I did find that out.
Complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone.
Sit his ass down some way. Sit him down.
It's incomplete. Fourth quarter,
Nah,
you've
I
got
just
the
talk
big
shit.
lead.
I'm just
If you're
talking
coaching,
shit.
Charles,
Yeah, matter of fact, that's how I feel. I think I gotta talk shit.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some
Hey,
clock and
AJ,
making sure
I
you
think
take
that's what
care
it
of the lead
is.
because
I think I
you
gotta
keep
talk
flinging it
shit.
around, you
I
throw a
gotta talk
couple
my
of
shit.
picks,
I think
you can
that'll
put
probably,
yourself
you know what I'm
in
saying?
And with
Know what I
things
mean?
looking
Knock
pretty
people
good
off
on the
their game.
scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah. Where you going? Where you going with it? Don't do it. Don't do No, it ain't working.
He hits Landry. And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
This is a game here for you.
So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense,
I feel like you missed that on purpose.
Sweep in this one,
You like, damn, I do this boy this dirty. I just feel like I need to go ahead and miss that.
And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaches. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
That shit do go fast as shit sometimes.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly.
Nah, bro, don't even ask the scope. Don't even ask the scope. Just let it be. Just let it be. Nah, just let it be.
Forget it because
no, just let it be. On guard, just let it be. Just, damn.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Shit, we ain't gonna talk about it. We just gonna lead this in the past.
And this game comfortably.
I'm finishing the game though. I ain't quit.
But you still got your starting quarterback out there.
This ain't.
When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the
Get your ass back there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Hold on now. Hold on. What? Not the computer playing. The computer playing for me.
First down sack. Mayfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Some of my bitches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
I'm gonna say, yeah, man. My jump. I don't know what happened. Every time I play people, I lose.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Don't you do it.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
But they gonna get him to catch a interception. First pick of the game with 1 second on the clock. Wow. Field goal, nigga, I can't get nothing. I don't think I even been close enough for a field goal. I ain't gonna hold you.
They are down big.
I probably was.
I don't know. A single point. I don't know.
Last play.
Defeated at this point. You just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here.
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say that's it. Okay, it hasn't worked all game.
Well, that's something I wouldn't run back.